Okay, we're going to create a stack in JavaScript. So I have two files, one is stack.js and another one is stack.test.js. We're going to test the stack also. So let's start writing our test first because we're doing test driven development. Test the behavior of stack. Okay, the main behavior of stack is the last in first out. So suppose we have a stack equals to new stack, but we don't have the stack yet, so I'm just going to create an empty class called stack. So we are using node.js, so module.exports equals to stack, and I have to import that in the test file. On stack equals to require. Stack should have two main functions, push and pop. Push, so I can push some value like 3. After pushing 3 I'm pushing 4, okay, and then let's say 5. Now if I pop something, as it is a last in first out data structure, whatever is pushed at last, that we are pushing 5 at last, 5 should be popped first. Okay, so I'll start popping from here. So I'll write to an assertion expect stack.pop to be or to equal, it should be 5. Now I have not implemented the push function, that's why it is showing error. I'm going to write on empty function for now. Push, take one argument, that is the value, and is not doing anything. Then pop should return one value. I'm just going to return null. Alright, now you can see that we are getting an error that stack.pop is not equal to 5 because we're returning null. So let's implement our stack. Okay, I'm going to write a constructor to initialize something like internal data structure. So internally we're going to use array. So I'm going to write this.arr equals to one array, one simple array, and then when I'm going to push something, so actually in JavaScript array is also a stack only. So at first I'm going to write this.arr.push value. I'm not doing anything special, I'm just using the internal array functions. And in pop I'm going to return this.arr.pop. Now suddenly you can see that my tests are passing, and also the next value will be, if I pop again, the next value is going to be 4. If I try to check something else like 40, it should show error. Alright, we're not going to use array push and array pop. We're going to write stack from scratch. So for stack we need another variable called this.top, and top is going to point to the top of the stack. Initially it will be -1. So this -1 is because array starts from 0, so -1 means the stack is empty. So, and whenever I'm pushing something, I need to increment the top, and then I'm going to add the value in that position. So in the top position I'm adding the value, and when I need to pop something, I'm going to return. Alright, I need to add this here. Okay, when I need to pop something, I need to pop the element from the top position, and also after getting the array element I need to decrement the top counter. Alright, also need to check one more thing, that is if this is one boundary condition, if the top is less than 0, then the stack is actually empty, so return undefined. Alright, now see my code is working even though I'm not using any array properties. Alright, now we are not checking the size of the stack, we're not providing any size, so let's provide that as well. In constructor we can provide a size, and instead of initializing the array as empty array, we can initialize an array with a predefined size, right? So in this case we need to check one more thing. whenever we are pushing, we can check if the array size is, if the top value is more than the size or not. Suppose the size is 3, and then so the maximum value the top can have is 3 minus 1, right? So I can check that here. If digit top equals to size minus 1, then we are done, stack is full. So return or throw some error. Okay, stack overflow, or I have to store the size somewhere. So this is the size equals to size. We have added some code that is not tested yet, like this one. I'm going to write that condition as well. So in the third pop, it should be equal to 3, and then it should be equal to undefined. It is working. Now I'm going to write test for the size also. So whenever I'm creating the new stack, I can provide a size like 3. So I can add at most 3 items. If I try to push here, it should break. See, there is an error because it is throwing the error, stack overflow. So my test is failing now. We cannot keep this as failed test. We need to test the test exception as well, right? So in order to test that, we can wrap it with expect, and I can have to throw exception, to throw error, and also have to wrap it with a function, because if it throws something here, then we cannot test it. I mean, this line number 11 will not be executed. So we can test like this. So this is the simplest data structure stack with JavaScript and also the test of it. If you like this video, please hit like, and for more videos like this, subscribe to JavaScript Talks. Thanks for watching.